You're listening to KXTR 100.7 The Planet. I'm your host, ChrisPy, for the 4 to 6 hour of your drive time home, where I talk about anything and everything that's happening in the world of sports. The NFL divisional round took place where teams are fighting to play in the conference championship. In the AFC, the Ravens took care of business against the Texans with a score of 34-10, with the MVP favorite Lamar Jackson rushing and throwing for 2 touchdowns. The Chiefs and Bills had another classic battle, ticking down to the final minutes, where Travis Kelce was the leader on offense as he moved swiftly with 5 receptions for 75 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tyler Bass of the Bills missed a field goal to tie the game with under 2 minutes for Chiefs to secure the win 27-24. Hey y'all, my name is Chris Bermetti. I'm a freshman communications major here at Tarleton State. I started listening to the radio back in high school, and how I got into radio here at Tarleton was through tabling. And actually I got a part-time job over the summer coming up at a radio station down in DFW, and I've just enjoyed doing the radio ever since. This is the production computer where we encode this show to be broadcasted on the internet. This is the on-air computer where kind of all the magic happens, where you get to hear my wonderful voice on the radio. And so how to work this thing is that this tab works kind of the sound. If you're a loud person, kind of like how I am, you'll turn it down just a little bit so you're not just kind of yelling at people, so it doesn't sound like you're yelling at people on the radio. And if you're a bit of a quieter person, you'll just turn it right up a little bit so that way they can hear you a little better. But this line with a dot on it is kind of like the happy medium. Now to actually speak into the microphone, you'll click this button right here, and then when you're done speaking, you'll go back to click this button right here. And it kind of slide in and out to fade in and out to make it sound a little cooler. You just kind of slide this down, and when you're done talking, you'll slide it back up. And also, what I forgot, these 3 mics control the podcast. So whenever people are in here doing a podcast, that's how they control their mics. And if you're interested how we can add or subtract songs, what I'll do is I'll click here, go to library. One of my favorite songs is already on here, Guns N' Roses. So I'll click Paradise City, and we can click, like let's say, we can put it in here. It'll go in between Sold and Shaking Off the Rust. And if you wanted to delete a song, you could just click delete right here. So you can delete Shaking Off the Rust by the Bluestones. I'll just add it right back because it's a good song. And how you go back to the kind of like the preview, you just click KXTR, and to get rid of the delete button, you just click delete. This is also the microphone. That's kind of all. You're back with ChrisPy from KXTR 100.7 The Planet, and a historic event took place on the PGA Tour at the American Express Championship, where Nick Dunlap, a 20-year-old amateur, won on the PGA Tour, shooting 29 under, defeating notable names like Sam Burns, Justin Thomas, and Scotty Scheffler. Only downside for Dunlap is since he is an amateur, he doesn't get paid, and first place would take home a cool $1.5 million. Dunlap also stated he's planning on not doing his homework due today, and I don't blame him. And with March 2 months away, it's time to start getting ready to win your Works March Madness tournament bracket. Want to find out who's at the top and who just got upsetted? Find out next on KXTR 100.7 The Planet.